Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rob and this is Bluegrass Profits. Today I want to talk about two different things here. First of which is going to be a return from a customer that I got. Thankfully this one was better than the last but still not as good. And then the second thing we're talking about are the items that I sold on Amazon over the last 1 week time. This is to help me be transparent with you all, that way you know the items I am buying and I'm selling, whether I'm making money or losing money. For the most part, the goal is to make money. So let's go ahead and check out these Legos. So I've sold 42 of these Lego sets. I bought these through an online lead. I paid between $13.50 and $14.99, depends on whether I had a coupon or not. And I'm making between $9 to $11 on these. And so of the 42 orders that I have already sold, I had one refund, and it's because it looks like this. And so what I'm thinking, my original thought was that Amazon slapped a label on it and sent it out the door, but now that I think about it, I bet the customer wanted to return this, and since it was already in a box, they slapped the label on it and sent it back to me. We'll send it to Amazon FBA, and then Amazon deemed this unsellable, and then they shipped it in a box back to me. So that's what I'm thinking happened. So I did reach out to another reseller, and he said that I could probably just sell this as like new, and maybe just charge a little bit less. I would just take pictures of this item. The other thought, I haven't really built any Legos in a long time, so I'm thinking I might just break open this box, use it for myself, and just have it as a nice little souvenir, just to kind of remind me of the early days of Amazon. So going forward, I'll probably end up trashing this, but it would just be a neat little souvenir that reminds me of my journey with Amazon FBA. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and build it, or should I try to sell it like new? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so now that the Legos are out of the way, let's go ahead and break down the items that sold for me this week on Amazon. This consists of items that sold from September 16th through September 22nd of 2022. There wasn't many this week, but I had a lot of big hitters. We have one that was almost 300% ROI, a couple in the 200s, even a 150, and the rest were a little bit lower, but nonetheless, these were great profits for me, and very happy with the items that I sourced. So let's go ahead and show you what these are. So this item here, we have this Under Armour polo. This is a royal blue. I bought this July 12th. I paid $16.14 for this item. This was probably after tax. And I sold this for $53.98, which gives me a profit of $24.04. That's an ROI of 149%, so I will take that all day long. One of the items I've been FBMing this week, now that we're getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving, I have these Carter's My First Thanksgiving outfits. These are like a two-piece outfit. I bought these online from Kohl's over the summer. It was June 8th. They were marked on clearance. I paid $7.67 for these, and I sold them for $28. Profit for these is roughly $12.89. Kind of varies with shipping, but after shipping costs, my profit is ranging about $12.89. My highest one to date was about $14 and change. ROI on these guys is 168%. From a video way back into the summer, I asked you guys if you would consider buying everything they had, every single size of this outfit, and knowing that these would sell come Thanksgiving time. I only heard from a couple of you guys, but you guys said you wouldn't do it. However, I hesitated, and eventually I pulled the trigger on 28 of these guys, I think it was. So they've been consistently selling this week, pretty happy. I sold 6 of these this week. I actually did get one returned. It's in the works. It'll be on its way back to me here soon, and then I should be able to ship that back out to the customers. So back at one of my local stores, this was a Meijer, I came across this little beauty section that was on clearance. I wasn't gated at the time to sell Revlon, so I figured I would set out to get ungated in Revlon, so I ended up buying all of these. I think I bought 5 or 6 of these in different shades. September 5th is when I purchased these. I paid $2.39 for each individual one, and I sold this one in particular for $15.50, which gives me a profit of $7.06, which is an ROI of 295%. So this one was very good return on my investment. Have this Columbia hat here. This was picked up at, I believe, Ross. I bought this on September 4th. I paid $15.89. That's going to be after tax, and I sold this hat for $30 even, which gives me a profit of $4.58. The ROI is not very high here at only 29%, but from my experience, Columbia hats sell very well and pretty quickly. So I knew this was pretty much a guaranteed pickup, so I figured why not for 30%. So it's been a hot minute since we talked about the 4th of July run that I went on to Hibbett Sports Stores, but I found these Under Armour Heat Gear leggings. I paid $7.94 for these, and I sold them for $24.66. I actually had 2 pairs of these that sold this week. The individual profits is $6.33. So you double those two together, you got $12.66. That's still an ROI of 80%, so a good pickup. That inventory that I picked up at Hibbett's is slowly dwindling down. I'm getting about almost empty. I think all I have left are these sports bras that I'm probably going to request to remove from Amazon and bring them back to me. And then I'm just going to sit them on the shelf for, I don't know, a couple more months. The inventory, there's just not moving very fast, and I don't want to get hit with all these storage fees. I could lower the prices, probably would still make money, so honestly I might do that first. But I know that they can sell for $38 because that's the MSRP. It's just everybody else on the listing has tanked the price so much. I probably will still make a profit, but I think if I bring it home and resell it, I'll make more. So I don't know. We'll see what I want to do with that one. Here we have this Browning car seat cover. Again, bought this at Meijer on August 18th. I paid $14.31 for this, and I sold it for $36.50, which gives me a profit of $11.86, which is an ROI of 83%. I ended up scoring, I think, 2 of these Browning car seat covers, and then there's a different, we'll call it a branch lead. It was another Browning car seat cover. It was just a different style. I picked up 4 of those. I don't think those have sold yet. Amazon was on the listing of that one, and I've just kind of been chipping away to see when Amazon will include me into the buy box rotation. We have this Shock Doctor ankle brace. I bought this on August 18th at Meijer. Again, I paid $9.93 for this, and I sold it for $29.75, which gives me a profit of $11.40. That's an ROI of 115%. This trip, if you guys remember from one of my previous videos, I went to the store before my vacation and things were 25% off. When I came back, I was expecting a little bit more, and I was able to snag a lot of these ankle braces for 50% off. So it was a great pickup. All in all, I just wish I would have bought them after my vacation and not before, because I would have made a little more money then. So I got these Adidas Sweatpants on July 12th. I don't really remember, but I think I picked these up at Kohl's. I paid $20.02 for these. They actually ended up selling for $54.99, which gives me a profit of $17.70. So you'll take your $17.70, add it to your $20.02. Therefore, I got back $37.72 after Amazon took their fees. That's an ROI of 88%. To round out the week, we have this Nike 2-piece outfit. The size was 12 months. Picked these up at TJ Maxx on June 11th. I paid $18.01 for these. Sold them for $34.98, which gives me a profit of $7.42. My ROI on this item in particular was 41%. One thing to note, I held firm at $34.98 for the longest time. That as soon as I picked these up, so did everybody else around the nation. They all send them in to Amazon all at once. And as everybody typically knows, prices tend to tank when items don't sell and a bunch of sellers get on the listing because they're just trying to get their money back or lose a little bit. However, the data said that these items would sell, so I just held firm, waited for those low ballers to fall off, and once they did, my item actually sold and I made my money. So always stay firm. Last thing we talk about here are going to be these profits. This week we are looking at $167.79. Not too bad for a part-time income. I have my full-time job that I'm still working, 9 to 5 every day. But with Amazon, I've yet to pay myself. I've been selling for 14 months now, and I haven't taken a single dollar for myself. I've just been using that money to continue to grow, and that way when I go sourcing, I can spend more money and just buy more products. For example, this past weekend, I went out and I spent $1,000 shopping. I went to like 5 different stores. I think the average store was like $250, $300 spent. I wasn't successful at all of them, but the fact that I can grow my business that much more allows me to do more later on. So it's something to consider as you guys are continuing to grow. But that's going to wrap it up for this week. So I will see you guys next week during the next video.